Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and as you saw by the title, I have two freebies today. I'm going to show you the first one. It is the red paper kit, red brick farm paper kit for my color journal series. And then I have a second freebie, and I'm going to play with that one. So if you want to see that one, you'll have to stay till the end. All right, but we'll do a flip through of this first. I've not cut it down. My printer does not like to print borderless, or if it does, I haven't figured out how to do it. And so I haven't cut it down yet. Usually what I like to do when I cut them down is I'll cut the two short size, fold it, and then I'll cut the top and the bottom on my chopper. It's easier on my smaller chopper, so I didn't want to fold these before I showed them to you. All right, so the first one, I said it was red bricks and farm is kind of the theme here. And there's a bit of strawberry on here too, you'll see. Summer themed. And so this is the first one. The second one I did print on the back on this one. It is more of a neutral. It has nothing to do with red, but it does have some bricks, a little bit of music on the back. So that is the second one. The third one has this paper, but there is an overlay on it of some color, red. This was kind of an accident, that heart on there. Not meant to be. It'll kind of end up in the middle anyway, but some reds and a bit of hint of green, kind of like that strawberry theme has red and a bit of green. So I have that one. That's the only one that I have stuff on the back. I have printed stuff on the back for the journal, but it is not stuff that's going into the kit, so I will not show it. All right, another brick. Grungy, dirty, bit of green, like a concrete. Nice one to fold and have two different looks for that, so I'm excited about that one. And this is more painterly, a little bit more mixed media, like sheets of scraps and some paint thrown on there, a little bit of grunge. It might go that way. No, I think it goes that way. Drip's coming down. Yeah, there's that one. And then the next one is more of a muted tone, some beautiful rolling hills, some poppies, and yeah, just pretty. And then the next one is where we get the farm from. A barn, a nice fence, some pretty flowers, some daisies and red flowers. Again, you fold it, you get half page and half one page. All right, so that is that page. And the next thing is I actually did some clip art this time. Yeah, I've delved into my world of clip art. So I thought these were fun. They went with stuff. Got a barn and strawberries and some red flowers. And so pretty stuff to fussy cat. But then after I printed this yesterday, this morning I'm thinking, hey Lisa, you have those clear sticker sheets. Why don't you try printing them on there? So voila. Oh my gosh, look at that. Like, holy cow. Very fun. So I printed them onto clear sticker sheets. I did have an issue with my printer. You can see the black smudge in the end. It was kind of grabbing weird. So I have this kind of shadow on the last few, which is not part of the kit. See, there's no shadow on that one, but this one, it was kind of, I was making a weird clunky noise. I printed something afterward, it's fine. I think it just kind of caught somehow on here. But I should be able to fussy cut around that and get rid of, I'm not worried about it. I'll be able to use these, but like, look how fun those colors are. If you don't just print it on regular plain white cardstock. I print them on 65 pound. It's not photo paper. It's just cardstock. So I thought to myself, they don't come out as bright as they do if you had probably photo paper. And I think this is kind of the proof that they will all print so much nicer and better if you've got better paper for it. So yeah, I can't wait to use these. So that is the freebie kit this month for the red journal. You know, we'll flip this back over. There we go. So I'm going to put these on top because I'm going to use these to play with my second freebie. All right, so the second freebie is this sheet, and it is just a sheet of backgrounds, cards, journal cards, etc. But what I had in my mind was I put these together and I jammed them together. So I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to decorate something and overlap things, like put something on here that goes out to here, and then come back and cut them out to be the card. Now you could definitely cut these out separately and just use them as their own little ephemera. Probably could have printed it on the clear sticker paper too and use them as stickers. Did not do that though. But I thought I would play with these, decorate one of these sheets and cut them out and see what they look like. So I'm going to pause the video for a second, and I'm going to grab some stuff that I'll be able to glue onto these, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. So I have cut the white border off of there just so I know exactly where the end's going to be, and I pulled together a few things. I did pull out my field notes from Tim Holtz, and I believe there's a link for Amazon down in the description for field notes. This is a great one to use. Now, full disclosure, these might not be the original field notes, because I have field notes, correspondence, and some other weird one. I can't think of the name. It's like one of the 3 popular ones. And I would like use all 3 sometimes, and sometimes they would end up on the wrong sheet. So I think this is mostly correspondence, but I think Condemned is not part of correspondence. It's field notes, correspondence, and eccentric. Those are the 3 that I have, and I think this might be an eccentric normally. This identified card might be correspondence. So yeah, I'm just saying right now that there's a good chance that this might not all be field notes. And I probably should go back through and figure out which ones go on which, but I use them all, and I just grabbed these because a couple of them I definitely wanted to use for this project. I have gone and fussy cut the clear stickers, and I forgot to mention the clear sticker pack. That's also down below in the Amazon link. There's like a package of 60, and I love them. I think I might go back and do some of my fussy cuts that I have that I purchased in the past and print them out on the clear sticker pack. Make myself some old PETs. I think that's a great idea. I might just go ahead and do that. I'll be finding more and more things to do on those clear stickers. So I pulled that, and then I've got just some regular basic labels here, and my floral book, just some stuff here I kind of got waiting in the wings. Okay, so my thought was, like I said, I'm going to kind of prepare the background where things overlap, but then put a focal point on each one, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so I think we'll start with the field notes one, because that's a nice big one. And we will stamp this. I am going to use my VersaFine Clair, and I'm going to use the Morning Mist. It's not the dark black one, it's a lighter color, just because this is kind of more muted. I think the black one would look a little too stark. And I could definitely use one of my Tim Holtz, like distressed inks or oxides or something like that. So, all right, so my thought was to overlap a couple of them, so when I cut them out, there'll be a little bit on each. So let's put that one, and let's go this one. Okay, and I'm just turn this over here. And what about this one? Just doing some words. Oops. There you go. I hope your day is going well. It's not quite 4th of July here yet, so hopefully we're not going to hear too many explosions today, but it is during the week, and they don't seem to be as, my husband and I were talking about it last night. Usually the week before 4th of July, it's just boom fest, just fireworks galore. And we were talking about, like, you know, with the economy and everything, that people might have been, you know, they might have still bought fireworks, but maybe they're saving some for, you know, the actual 4th, instead of randomly blowing them off before then. So, I don't know. All right, I think maybe I want the round one. Whoops. And we'll put that one here. And I don't know if I'm going to put, I need a piece of paper. I need a random piece of paper. That's not going to work. There we go. I just want to go off the paper. Okay. And maybe I'll go off of this one too. So that would be this side. Okay. All right, that's good. I don't want to do too many because, like I said, I'm going to add some other stuff and just a few things on there. All right, so let's put correspondence to the side and let's add a couple labels. And I really don't know what the focal points are going to be yet, but I'm just going to kind of go by I'll just put a couple. Did I put the packing back in there? That's not good. All right, let's do a couple small things. Whoops, stuck to my finger. There's that one, and I'm going to put this one there. How about a little pink one? There. And well, I don't know about that. I'm gonna put that down here. Okay. All right, I think that's probably enough for the labels. I could always go back and add a couple more labels if I feel like it, but I think it's time to start adding a bit of focal points to this, and then I can add a little bit around there if I feel like it. Let's close my ink before I put my elbow in it. Okay, I really wanted to use this barn on something, and this barn on this map might be fun. And I probably put that too far down, but I think it'll be okay. This is clear. I'm going to put it up. So cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I'm so happy. Oh, that would be pretty there, I think. I'm not going to use all of these for these, but I had to play with them a little bit, right? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get some floral on this. I do have the floral book. This is also in the description. Boy, I got a lot of stuff that's in my description, but these are some of my, and I listed as my favorite things to use. And I would not stray you wrong. I would not suggest something that I don't use a lot, and I love this for sure. And what about, well, this is really pretty. It's hard sometimes to get the one right out of the middle with all these little nooks and crannies, but let's try this one. I was thinking that could go there. Yeah, that's cute. This could definitely use some sort of flower. Maybe something taller and skinnier that would go in there. That's tall and skinny, but I don't know if I like it with that color. I was, when I was prepping for this, I was cutting that out. I was watching some videos, and I don't know about you. I'm gonna watch YouTube videos in between. That's what I do. But oh, that's pretty. What if that would fit? We're gonna make it fit. I get a lot of videos, and I think, who knows, this might be, you know, they hear you coming or whatever, but I don't know why they would pick me for this, but I get a lot of videos for the some weight loss salt pink diet thing, and I can tell they're all AI generated people, just the way they act and pink. But the clincher of it is yeah, I have to cut some of this off, was I saw Oprah doing one. And I could tell it was fake. It just didn't totally sound like her. But then the clincher, this might be too big. This might be too big. Bummer, I'll have to save that for something else. I need to save this somewhere. I had it running, and I wasn't really paying attention to hit the skip button. And she says, and I remember she says, 21,000. Well, I'm sure the script was 21 million, and Oprah would know how to read 21 million, but the AI person read 21,000. And then the video kept going. I was, like I said, it was in the background. I was busy cutting. And Oprah says that she lost her postpartum pregnancy weight. Well, Oprah's never had a baby, right off. And then she mentioned something about her husband. I'm like, Oprah's not married. She's had Stedman in her life for, 40 years or whatever. They never got married. I'm like, do your research, people, on, if you're going to lie and make a voice say something, because I'm sure the voice says the same thing for, some random person, but they decided to, put Oprah on there thinking people are going to click on something. And I'm not even sure what it's supposed to do, because I've never clicked on it. But I think it says, click here for the recipe or something, but I'm sure it probably somehow steals your data or something. But I just thought it was interesting. The world of AI. Oh, I'm going to do butterflies. So I'm wondering, do you guys get that same video, the salt one video all the time? I just seem to, and it's different people. I get it all the time though. And then, sorry, TMI, the poop stuck one, like I keep getting that one. And I'm like, I've never Googled either of those things. So I'm not sure why it's popping up that I'm seeing these videos, but I just wish it would stop. I want to find a place that makes it stop. All right, like that, but I think I'm gonna trim the outside a bit. I'm gonna fast forward this for you. All right, there's the pretty butterfly. Now I want to put it down there, or did I want to put it up here? I think I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah, so what was this? Oh yeah, so those videos between the just so you know, we do not, if you see those videos on my video, we do not pick which videos pop up. They just pop up. So if you're getting the poop stuck video, don't blame me. I get it too. Oh, this one's really pretty. I'm gonna use this one. All right, I'm gonna cut this one too. All right, there we go. Yeah, that one's pretty. I like that one. Okay, 2 butterflies, 2 flowers, 2 of my clear things. Oh, I know what I can choose. I have these ephemera packs that I got at Michael's. I'd like that. That'd be cool. A little too small to be by itself. A little too big. Too big. That could work. I'd have to cut the edge of that typewriter off though. I think I might use that one. Have a quick perusal, see if there's something a little different. Oh, I like that one better. Okay. I have to use these frames for something because they're just a little bit big for the box. Okay. Oh, actually, I think did I just say I got those from Michael's? Some of those ephemera packs were from Hobby Lobby. I got these numbers. I'm wondering if one of these numbers would look fun down here. put this on there. Oops. There we go. Now, if you had a specific purpose or journal that you were going to put these in, you could definitely decorate for just one thing. But I think it's kind of fun to randomly put some stuff on here. I don't know, I'm having fun doing this. Just randomly put stuff on here. I think they're going to be really cute when they get cut apart. After they get cut apart, I might want to add something when they're done. You know, see it in its own natural state. But, yeah, that's cute. I like that. Okay, and I know this postcard is supposed to go that way, but I think it's still okay. Maybe I'll do it on a little bit of an angle. I'll do it on a little bit of an angle. So that either way I can put it in up and down in a pocket or sideways. Stamps could have been fun on here too. I wonder if there's a place to put a stamp. Yeah, that's cute. All right, I think these are done. Oops, let's close this up and I'm gonna pause the video and get this stuff cleaned up, and then we'll come back and cut these. Okay, I am back ready to cut these. Now, after I paused, I said I had all this stuff out. I decided to do a second one since I had all this stuff out. So I'm gonna cut this one apart too. But I did the same thing. Stamps in the background, flowers. I actually did go and fussy cut one of the paper versions of the fussy cuts and put that on there. So yeah, this probably could use something down there, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so let's go ahead and cut away. I think these are going to be fun. All right, I'm going to start with cutting them down the center because these are lined up. Now, I probably should have done the lines up a little bit different because they're not this way straight, they're jagged, and I think this was probably the same as this size, so I think this could have went over here. But it's kind of fun to be able to put a stamp across these four and have them off a little bit. So I think in the end it's okay, because like I said, if you cut it down the center here, and then come back and cut the other ones, they'll be fine. I'm gonna grab my other machine here, and we will go ahead and cut these where they are together. So again, this is a freebie in my Ko-fi account. Link is below, and it'll ask you how much you want to pay. All you have to do is enter 0 and you will get the freebie. But I am always very appreciative when people decide that they want to support me in what I'm doing and give a little donation. And there we go, that one's done. Let's do this one. So if you feel like you want to do that, I would appreciate it truly. Helps me pay for, you know, things like the ink and the time to print these to show you. So there we go. Every little bit is very much appreciated. Okay, so let's get these, and oh, we got one more shade. there's a little piece of the burn here. I'm gonna see if that can come off, because it really doesn't, it's just a shiny thing there. It's not really anything it's seen. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Okay, all right, let me get these together and let's take a look at them up close and personal. Now, I haven't gone and inked around them. I did ink around the outside of the paper when it was full, but I haven't gone through and inked these or did any rounding if I felt like it on here, just straight from the cutout. So this is really cute. I like this one a lot. That clear sticker sheets are really fun. You can still see the lines behind it. I love that. That's very fun. All right, moving on. Guest check, little butterfly in the bottom. You can still see the dots of the guest check. A little bit of the pink label at the bottom. Very fun. And the part of the sticker. The birdhouse, very cool. And there is the either way to do the postcard for the violin with the 3. And that one's nice. And you can see, like I said, where it got cut off. Adding just a little bit of ink is gonna help it. Can't even tell if it got cut off. A little bit weird. All right, little shoe on a ledger. The other postcard, I did that one with floral. Library card with that. This is the ink, oops. This is the one that got misprinted a little bit, but you really can't even tell once it got cut out. So the butterfly, this definitely could probably use something down here or not. It's got the stamping, little label poking out there. One of those printed florals, very fun. Another one of those. I forgot to mention those cardboard numbers are also in the description. And there is the fussy cut. And again, these tags have not been rounded or anything, and this definitely would be cute to round this and give a little ink. And there we go. Very fun. The parts of the stickers, parts of the stamping sticking out. Floral with the number 3. And another flower on the library card, as well as the butterfly with those numbers. And probably my most favorite one is that one. I like how there's just a little label out there. It just came out so cool. I really like that one. Okay, well, that is going to be it for me today. Again, go down and check out the Ko-fi count for freebie number 1, which is the red brick farm kit, and freebie number 2, which is this sheet of labels. Cut them out separately, use them for something, or decorate them in full. All right, thanks so much for stopping by, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.